like a breeze drifting over the sand, filled by the wonder of you, the wonderful touch of your hand, and my heart starts to beat.
Good morning, Angel Radio. Candis speaking. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Good. I'm having all sorts of technical problems this morning, so I'm like running around like a headless chicken. Nothing's working. Too late. Oh, that's good. That is the most important part at the end of the day, isn't it? Yep, exactly. What song can I play you this morning? Yep. Are you on your way to work? I hope you have a nice day. What do you do for a living? What's that? I know the name. Like, it's Southern... Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I know. That makes sense. Cool. Well, I hope it stays lovely for you all day. I've got to get my tire fixed. No, I've got to get my tire fixed because my tire in my car is so flat that I had to drive here at like 20 miles an hour, much to everybody's just like hatred of me, but I couldn't do anything else about it. No, I know. Yeah, I will. I'm going to the tire shop literally down the road from the station. Oh, I better go. My sun's going to end. Have a nice day. Bye. Yes. Hello. Finally. Hi. That was Mario Lanza with The Loveliest Night of the Year. And that was for my sponsor, Michael from Angus. Thank you. I love that song of his. It's got such a beautiful voice. And Breathe. YouTube was going wrong. I couldn't find my songs. I didn't know who requested the songs. No, it's fine. It's all going fine. As long as I sound wonderful on air, doesn't matter if everything's on fire around me. I can see I have an email from Carol, who's requested another song for Tony. Carol, I've only seen the email request at the same time that I was playing your Facebook request. So I will do my best to get that request in for you. But Carol has said, hi, Candis. Can you play for Tony, who I love to bits, Billy Fury, 1,000 Stars? Tony toured with Billy Fury and his band Blue Horizon during the 60s and 70s when he played professionally. He also appeared in the Don Moss Show, who was in RAF, and Jackie Lee on TV and radio. Happy memories for him. Wow, very impressive memories as well, Carol. That's awesome. I love hearing stories like that. If you guys have any little stories like that, definitely email them to me. I love things like that. I want to blow your trumpet for you. I want to tell the whole world how cool and interesting all of my radio listeners are. Because you're all my friends, so I get to boast about you. Makes me look better, you see. Makes me look more interesting. Like I know things. Okie dokie. So I've just had a lovely conversation with Chris from Bishop's Waltham, who is on his way to work. And it's a lovely sunny day today. I hope it is where you are. It is here in Portsmouth. I'm always so happy when the sun's out. For some reason, I've noticed a pattern that on Thursday evenings, I don't sleep. Thursday nights, this has been a regular now for the last sort of month, maybe 6 weeks, where I just don't sleep on a Thursday night. I have no idea why. I don't know if it's because every other day of the week I work from home. So technically, if I want to have a lie-in, which I almost always do, I'm much more productive when I'm not tired, okay? I'm a baby without sleep. But if I want to have a lie-in and start work at 10, I'm allowed to do that because I'm my own boss. But I have to leave on a Friday morning. I have to get up at 7, which is a bit of a shock to the system for me, I realize that's what time most people wake up. But for me, it's a little bit of a shock to the system. And I don't know if I subconsciously spend the whole of Thursday night thinking, you better wake up on time, or what it is. I don't know, because I don't worry about it consciously. What did I have a dream about last night? I had a dream. Here we go. This is a funny one. I had a dream that I was wrapping flowers around a cake with sellotape. And that is pretty much what the whole dream was. I have no idea why. I remember somebody saying, how are we going to cut the cake? And I was trying to figure out if they would have to cut the sellotape and eat it with the cake, or if they could cut the cake and pull it out the sellotape. So if you're into figuring dreams out, figure that one out for me. What else? Oh, my cat came home. Do you remember I told you my cat Oreo had been missing, and had all the lovely people of Havant and Portsmouth having a look out for him? I know I had DJ Pete and Sean in the evenings were going around with treats trying to lure him out. Well, he had been missing 2 weeks and a day or something, which is a long time. We kept getting sightings of him. Well, not us. We kept getting told from people were ringing me saying, oh, I've seen your cat. But we live right by the seafront, but we live on one side of a main road. And they were saying that they'd seen him on the other side of the main road, literally right by our house. You could walk there, but right just on the other side of the main road. So I think he's accidentally somehow got across the main road and then not been able to find his way back. So we were walking around, we were driving around really slowly at night, walking up and down the streets in the dark, calling his name, shaking treats, getting followed around by every single cat in the neighborhood but him. And then at 10 to 5 in the morning, I hear this little meow, and there he is. And do you know what? I had to wake my husband up because I didn't know if I was dreaming, hallucinating, if it was my other cat Hamilton and I was just, I don't know, looking at him wrong. Anyway, the first thing I did, I literally woke Jason up. I went, Oreo, and then I jumped out of bed and I ran straight downstairs and closed that we've got 2 doors at the back. One's got a cat flap, one hasn't. So I closed the door without the cat flap, so he literally couldn't get out because I thought, I'm not having this cat escape again. Anyway, all great news. Our Oreo's home. He's been surgically attached to me since he came home on Sunday. He came home. Okay, so he came home Sunday night or Monday morning. So he has not left my side. And when I say surgically attached, the pictures I have of him, he was sleeping under my head at one point. He inserted himself into the position of my pillow. He's been working next to me constantly. A lot of what I do is like video calling type stuff on the internet where you're on camera, obviously. So I've been having to put him just out of sight so that he isn't going on my work calls. Yes, he's been, and I've been feeding him. I'm sure he's probably put about. Funny thing is, he came home and he hadn't lost any weight. He looked completely the same size. So I don't know where he's been getting food for the last 2 weeks. He does look like he's been sleeping in a bin. He was smelly and dirty, and I've had to brush him loads to clean him. He looked like a homeless cat, but he wasn't skinny. He hadn't lost any weight. So I'm fattening him up again with lots of treats. I missed him so much. I was crying. I thought he'd passed away. Thankfully not. So that's some great news. Right, we're going to have another request here from last week. This was requested by, who requested this one? Oh, here we go. It was DJ Pete and Sean. I'm going to play you this. Thank you so much for helping me look for Oreo. Genuinely appreciated. And you requested Peggy Lee with the Alley Cat song. Oh, I'm so glad it's working, everybody. Whoa, it's all going a bit wrong this morning. If you've got any... Oh, my goodness. So, here we go. I'm going to be talking about VE Day this week. So if you've got any songs for VE Day, please let me know what they are. Good morning, Angel Radio. Candis speaking. Yes, what would you like? Sorry, say that again. Yeah. I can't really hear you very well. Can you say that? Who's that by? Oh, Gibbons. Okay. Say that again. Oh, how come? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, actually, to be fair, yeah, I didn't think of that, but I can. Yeah, it does sound a bit like that. Oh my gosh, that's really funny. I hope not. I'm going to get into trouble. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye. Right. I need to put some requests on. Hello, Mark. I'm very glad to be back. I had to just scrap the original thing. That was for DJ Pete and Sean, and that was Alley Cat by Peggy Lee. I've got people on YouTube saying they're always so glad to have you back. I'm very glad to be back on my live stream. It was all going a little bit. I want to say that word. It was going a little bit wrong this morning, so I'm really glad. I'm very, very pleased that it's all back. Seems to be back to working now. I've just got to get my my songs up that I need to play, but we're getting there. We're getting there. It's not a Friday morning show, not a late breakfast show with Candis if it doesn't all go terribly wrong. I can't get it right. I'm not a professional, you know. People might start expecting professionalism from me, and we couldn't have that. Oh dear. So, have I already told you about my tyre? I can't remember who I've told about my tyre. I told Chris from Bishop's Walk and I told Mark. I'm going to tell you again. My car tyre went flat at 5:30 yesterday, we realised. Obviously, all of the shops close at tyre shops close at 5:30. Nobody is interested in putting your car up to change your tyre. Oh, the phone's ringing. I can't answer the phone when I'm on air, unfortunately. Ring me back when there's a song playing and I'll speak to you, okay? So, nobody's interested in changing your tyre at 5:30 in the afternoon. Understandably, they're literally closing. They're not interested in starting a new job when they're just closing. So we couldn't find any way to change the tyre until this morning. Obviously, this morning, I have to be on air at 9 and nowhere opens until 8:30. So if you saw a little blue Mercedes driving from Portsmouth to Havant at 25 miles an hour and you wanted to ram them, I'm terribly sorry. That was me. I wasn't doing it to be annoying. I was doing it so that my car didn't, I don't know, what happens if you drive too far with a flat tyre? What happens? Does the wheel fall off? I don't know. What happens if you drive too fast with a flat tyre? I suspect it will affect your braking and your cornering. I suppose if you're driving very fast and you try and brake, you won't stop properly. I don't know. Anyway, I just thought it might go terribly wrong and there might be a massive accident, and I really didn't want that to happen. So I do apologise on behalf of Mercedes drivers if I've given everybody a bad name, but I was driving very slowly this morning and people were getting so frustrated with me. And then every single time you stop, somebody goes, "Excuse me, love, your tyre's flat." Yes, thank you. I do know that. Thank you. Yes, it's flat. I can hear it. Anyway, that was my little adventure this morning. So I had to come to the radio station with a flat tire. I did try and put that stuff in your tire, you know, where you like put the foam in and then it like expands. It's like an emergency flat tire kit, like emergency puncture inflation kit or whatever it's called. It doesn't seem to have done anything. So I'm going to be driving straight to the tire place after this. Hopefully get them to do it for me pretty sharpish. Otherwise I'll be waiting around and I don't even have snacks. Oh dear. Right. This was requested last week. by Drifter Dave. I remember him requesting this actually. Ouch. I just knocked my knee. I knocked my knee the other day on the dining table so hard. I've got a huge bruise and it's very, very sore, and I've just banged it in the same place again. So there you go. Drifter Dave requested this last Friday, and I didn't have time to play it, and it was Ella Fitzgerald with Manhattan. Hello. How is everybody doing today? What have we been up to? So here's a funny story. Not that funny, actually, but funny now because I'm okay. The other day I was washing my face and I got, not shampoo, soap in my eye, both my eyes. And I was washing it out, rinsing it out in the shower, like trying to like obviously get it all out of my eyes. And it was on a sponge, it was all foamy. And I've obviously put it like that under my eyelids. My eyes are still sore. That was 2 days ago. My eyes are like still painful. I'm still like running and still like, they feel burnt. Luckily, my husband's a pharmacist and he's got me some nice like lubricating eye drops, but I can't wear eye makeup because it's irritating me too much. I had some more eye makeup on this morning. I've had to take it off because it's like actually burning my eyes. So I look like I've got 10 rounds with Mike Tyson. But anyway, that's what happens when you put soap in your eyes. I couldn't see, like I literally could not see anything for like 2 hours. Then the next morning I woke up and opened my eyes and it was like there was a sheet of Vaseline over my eyes. The first thing I said was, I can't see. So I can see now at least. I just, it's sore. But anyway, right. Let me get some songs up. I'm going to put some music up, some songs up.
In Central Park we'll stroll, where our first kiss we stole, soul to soul. And my fair lady is a terrific show, they say. We both may see it close someday.
Right, I have to play this little thing at 9:30. That was Ella Fitzgerald. I forgot who her name was for a minute. Oh, shame on me. That was Ella Fitzgerald with Manhattan. And that was requested by Drifter Dave last week. Now, I have a little thing I want to tell you about. And then I've got a sweet little voice note that I'm going to play for you. I'm just trying to find where I've made my notes. Here we go. So, my friend Charlotte has a lovely little boy named Jacob. Jacob is 7 years old. And I'm going to tell you a little story about him. Jacob was diagnosed with celiac disease last December, and it was by pure luck that they found out that he had it. It's taken a huge lifestyle change, and he's taken it in his stride. He can obviously find it difficult, and nobody really understands what celiac disease means for him. So he has taken on the monumental challenge of raising £640 for Celiacs UK or Celiac UK charity. He intends to do this by running, walking, and cycling his way through May, completing 64 miles throughout May at the age of 7. I couldn't do that now. So I'm going to put a link on all of our social media for Jacob. And I'm also going to play you a little voice note that he has left for me. I'm going to see if I can get this to work. minutes. Hang on. I can hear Tony saying my name in the other room. I hope he's not taking a complaint from somebody about me. Right. This is a little message that Jacob has left for me and for everybody at Angel Radio. So have a listen to this.
Hello, my name is Jacob and I am 7 years old. I am running, walking and cycling 64 miles throughout May to raise money for Celiac UK. I was diagnosed with celiac disease and I don't know anyone else with the disease. I would like to raise awareness in hopes that it would help others like me. My goal is to raise £640 and would really love to reach that goal. Thank you, Angel Radio.
Well, thank you, Jacob. And I will put a link up for anybody and anybody else who has celiac disease. If you have any tips for Jacob or any words of encouragement, I've never met anybody else who has it, to be fair. So there you go. I'm not 100% certain what it even is. I know it's linked to gluten intolerance, but I think it's a very extreme gluten intolerance, isn't it? It's more like a anaphylaxis type of allergy rather than just a intolerance. Not undermining people with gluten intolerance, mind you, because it's incredibly difficult to live with that as well. But well, Jacob, I don't know if he was listening this morning or not. I expect he is in school since it's 9:30, but maybe he was listening. Yeah, I'll put a link up. There's a little video on our YouTube channel, and I just thought it was such a cool thing for a little 7-year-old child to decide to take on such an enormous task for such a wonderful cause. I'm not sure I would have had that at 7. I would have been more preoccupied with Barbie dolls and dancing. So there you go. What are we going to play now? Here we go. This one was requested last week, and this is Ivan Novello with Music in May, and this was requested by Jessie in Falkirk. Thank you, Jessie. Oh. Yes, what I'm keeping the car on the road. Well, if I'd gone off, it would have been very slowly into a bush. Oh, my goodness. I need to try and get some... I know I keep saying the same thing, but I need to try and get some songs up. Has anybody got any VE Day related songs? I've got some... Of course, I've got some Vera Lynn ones, because Vera Lynn is the... Oh... I might do a 3 in a row of Vera Lynn. Is that very overdone? Because I'm sure everybody yesterday did. We'll meet again. I love We'll Meet Again by Vera Lynn. I think that's probably my favorite one. I got a song called Lambeth Walk by Gracie Fields because my partner and I support Millwall. Yes, I know, we live in Portsmouth and we support Millwall, but I hope, I hope nobody hates me for that. I can hear Tony saying my name outside. It's rather worrying. I've lost my mind. I've lost my mind. Is everybody working today? All very quiet. Who wants a request played? that was Music in May by Ivan Novello, and that was for Jessie in Falkirk. And funnily enough, I was just reading an email from Jessie. She said, Candis, I rarely go to sleep before 2 a.m. on a Tuesday night because I listen to Roy Beagley's Beagley at Night to catch his poetry corner at 12:25. Yes, to be fair, that is worth staying up for. I don't have a reason to stay up. I just stay up and do nothing exciting. Lie there and think about the fact that I'm not sleeping. And she said, oh dear, having a tough time down there. Never mind. Always look on the bright side of life. Absolutely, Jessie. You're completely right. And that's much easier to do when the sun is shining, right? If my wheel fell off my car this morning, at least it would have been sunny when I was waiting to be saved. She said, please play Everything's Coming Up Roses from Gypsy, possibly by Ethel Merman. I'm not sure who it's by. I actually haven't got a clue who it's by. Could be Ethel Merman. I will have a look for you very, very soon. I'm going to play, I think I've got another request here. Let me just make sure I've played all my requests. Queen of May. Oh, yeah, I remember that one. I'll have to find that one. Here we go. I'm going to play one of my songs this morning, and then I will find my request from last week and my request for Jessie. But this song is, it's Gracie Fields, who I love anyway, and this is the Lambeth Walk, which I didn't know Gracie Fields had done, because there was a song, let me try that again. This is an older song. She did this in 1938. I didn't know she'd done a version of it. I prefer her version. I do apologize. I can't for the life of me remember who did the original version now. I was literally listening to it last night. Anyway, I love a bit of Gracie Fields, and my partner grew up in the Lambeth area of London, and his whole family, and apart from one of his brothers, and obviously now as a direct result, myself and two of my daughters. My oldest daughter doesn't care about football, but we all support Millwall Football Club, and I know that there's a lot of people in Portsmouth right now who are probably saying a few choice words at me through the radio station, but I also support Portsmouth when they're playing, as long as they're not playing Millwall. We have been to the football ground to watch Millwall play Portsmouth, and do you know what? It was fine. Everybody's very well behaved. There were about 14 million police officers, but I think that we get a very bad rap, and the reality of the team is actually very, very different to what people think it is. So this is in honor of VE Day, because when I Googled songs for VE Day, this one came up. But also, obviously, this is from 1938, so this would have been popular in the middle of the war. But also, this is in honor of the fact that my husband grew up right down the road. So this is Gracie Fields with the Lambeth Walk. I'm starving. Roll out of the... I love this one as well, Donna. It's a good one, isn't it? Right, Patricia. Patricia or Pat? I never like to assume. Doing the Lambeth Walk. Oh, hi. Sorry, Tony. I'll come back in a second. Good morning, Angel Radio. Candis speaking. Hello. Oh, hello. What do you mean? Oh! Right. Do you know what? I thought it was from... I had a feeling it was from you, but then I'd written your name on another song as well, so then I thought I was doubting myself. I obviously shouldn't doubt myself. Oh no, I'm gonna be responsible for lots of car accidents this morning. Do you know what? That was my biggest fear, actually. I was really worried somebody might like him and think they can keep him because he's such a dear little cat. But oh, your signal's going. Well, there you go. For being such a great listener. Oh, thank you. You can, yeah. Good. Don't crash, all right? Have a nice day. Bye. Oh, that was Drifter Dave. He's driving and he said I'm going to be responsible for car accidents and keep making him laugh. Well, that was Gracie Fields with the Lambeth Walk from 1938. That was in honor of VE Day and also in honor of the fact that my husband grew up just down the road from Lambeth. I just spoke to Drifter Dave on the phone and he's instructed me to stop making him laugh too much because he's going to have a car accident. I will not do that. I don't want you to have a car accident, but equally, I don't know how to not make you laugh because I'm just hilariously funny. No. Well, maybe, but I don't do it on purpose. I'm not trying to be funny. I think you're laughing at me rather than with me. Dave actually said that the song I didn't know who had requested it, what was it? May I Have the Next Dream with You by Malcolm Roberts, was actually requested by him. Now, I thought that it may have been, but I also had him down as a different request. So clearly I've played 2 requests for him this morning. And that's absolutely fine. I've actually got a second request from Carol from Chipping Sodbury. So you know what? I'm going to play 2 requests for her too. Which one is it? It's 1,000 Stars by Billy Fury. And she said, please, can I play this? Wait, let me make sure I'm pulling up the correct one. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit of a disaster. She said, please, can I play this for Tony, who she loves to bits? Of course I will. And I read you the email, didn't I, about Tony's touring, which is super interesting. I love finding stuff like that about people. Everybody seems to have these little secrets that they keep about themselves. And then you find out and you think, oh my gosh, you're actually so interesting. So there you go, Carol. This is for Tony, who Carol loves to pieces, Billy Fury and 1,000 Stars. We need some requests, everybody. You only officially use, yeah, that, do you know what? I used to go by Candy when I was like little, but I really don't like that. I always use my full name, just Candis. But my sister's called Brogan, and she goes by Brogues, Brogy, Spencer, Spence, all sorts. One of her nicknames is Nobby. I don't know why. She got that when she was playing rugby. Oh. Good morning, Angel Radio. Candis speaking. Hello, June. How are you? Good. Oh, good. I do have him back. Yes, he came back at about 10 to 5 one morning. He strolled in the door and jumped on the bed and meowed at me. I was so happy to see him. Honestly, he hasn't left my side since, so I think it's scared him a little bit. But in a way, I hope it has scared him. He won't go off again, hopefully. Me, I know. Yeah, you get so attached. They become like kids, don't they? Yeah. Oh, they are. It's always big dogs that are such little sweethearts. It's the little ones that are like bitey, aren't they? Oh. They do look quite intimidating, but they are such lovely dogs. Yeah, oh, that's really sweet. Not you, Tim.
Candis,
Hello.
a listener from Germany, Claudia.
1 second, Ruth. Oh, thank you so much, June. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm going to have to go because my song's going to end. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye. That was Billy Fury with 1,000 Stars. That was requested by Carolyn Chipping Sodbury, and that was for Tony, who she loves to bits. The next request I have is for Chris in Bishop's Waltham, who is driving to work, and he has requested Pretty Flamingo by Manfred Mann. Hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
A loving listener.
All the way from Germany.
Oh, that's so cool. That's really awesome. My granddad was German. I never met him, unfortunately. He died when my mum was very young. But yeah, my granddad was German. So there you go. Little link. I'm just on YouTube as well. You can say hello if you want to. We've got a visitor. We have a listener from Germany. She's come all the way from Germany and she's come to say hello.
Hello.
And we've got Tony over there as well.
Where am I?
There
Where
you
am I?
are.
Oh, hello. Oh, yeah.
Oh, everyone said hello. Yeah, definitely. Yes, yeah. Everybody on here is saying hi to you. We're going to take her on air a bit. Oh my goodness. What am I going to ask her, Tony?
My English is not that good.
Journey over, how she found Angel.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay. Everything went a bit wrong for me this morning. You know when like nothing's working. Nothing on my laptop was working. My car tire was flat. I couldn't find my songs.
I can't imagine.
It's like all going wrong, and then the phone's ringing. And anyway, I think I've got on top of it now.
On Tuesday, I come to London and I rent a car, my first car.
Oh yeah.
First left driving.
Oh, do you drive on the right in Germany?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's scary then. I'm not
Yes.
sure I could do that.
And then I had a little accident.
Oh no!
But not in London.
Oh, that's good.
Outside. A lady was parking on the wrong side. She wasn't allowed to park there.
I'm really sorry. Just remind me of your name.
Claudia.
Claudia. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, and she was not allowed to park on the side.
Oh, okay.
The bus was coming, and I said, okay, I go a little bit left so that the bus.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, and the whole day was. I was scared. I was.
Do you know what? London's stressful. I mean, I know that wasn't in London, but London is stressful to drive in.
It was okay. London was okay because I just watched the sign.
Here we go. That was Pretty Flamingo by Manfred Mann, and that was requested by Chris in Bishop's Waltham. Right, everybody. We have a little bit of an unexpected surprise, but it's pretty exciting. We have a visitor from Germany, one of our listeners from Germany, Claudia. And I'm going to bring her on air in about 3 seconds if I get it correct. Right, Claudia, do you want to talk for me so we can hear? Is that working, Tony?
Yes, I think so.
Yes, I'm doing it, everybody. I'm doing it right. This is Claudia. Hello, Claudia.
Hello, thank you that I'm here.
I'm very pleased. I always love having little surprises like this. Right. You were just telling us that yesterday you rented your first car that drives on, for us, the correct side of the road, for you, the wrong side of the road.
Yes.
And what happened?
Yes, it was very excited.
Was it, you said you drove in London?
I drive in London, yes. I drove in London and everything was okay. And outside from London, there was a small street and a car was parking and a bus was coming. And I would go a little bit more left so that the bus could drive.
Yeah.
And then it made...
Oh, no.
And yes, it was the first accident in Great Britain. And
Well, you've got it out the way now, at least. So.
I hope so.
Well, I think it's impressive you drive on the other side of the road. I couldn't manage that. Right. Okay. So tell me, you obviously listen to Angel Radio, hence why you're here. How did you find Angel? What happened?
I was listening. No, I showed it in the TV.
Oh, okay.
From Arte. That's a station from France and Germany combined.
Mm-hmm.
And they showed everything about you. And I said, wow, beautiful. And I asked my husband if he could turn it on internet and look for me. And so we find it. And I said, wow, beautiful. And since that day, I think it's 5-6 years.
Wow.
Or longer, maybe longer. I listen
How
mostly every day.
exciting. That's so cool. And which I'm going to ask you now, who is your favorite show? You don't have to say my show, even though you're on it. Tell me who your favorite show is. Do you have one?
I cannot say this because
They're all so good.
yes,
Yeah.
I love these features. Does it?
The what?
Features.
Documentary.
Documents,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
about Frank Sinatra.
Mhm.
Or the last I heard was Bill Haley.
Mm-hmm.
About his life and so on, and the music. And then last one, you had something classic with jazz combined.
Oh,
I don't
I'm
know
not sure.
what it was exactly, how the name was, and yes, everything. It's
Just also
there's
good.
nothing. I said, oh no, maybe it's a Sunday service, maybe.
Okay, so you came over to England. Did you come over to England for what reason? Why did you come to England? Was it just to see Angel, or did you come for a holiday? Or
It's the main thing is Angel Radio.
Wow.
Indeed. Yes. I had birthday last year, and my family always listen to that what I say,
oh wow!
and they gave it as a present to me. From London to Brighton, Portsmouth, Plymouth, and so on. And stop Angel Radio. That's the main thing.
Wow, that's actually so cool.
And
No
then
wonder
it goes
Tony's
back.
popped you on here. That's
Beg your
brilliant.
pardon?
No wonder Tony put you on air, because you deserve it. That's such a cool thing. I think that's brilliant.
Thank you, that I'm
Yes,
here.
I do. Well,
you.
Tony, I'm running out of ideas here, so come and give me a question to ask. Because
I think probably, what can we play for you?
that's a good idea.
Oh, Dionne Warwick,
Yeah.
up and away, I think.
Is that how you spell?
There's an E.
Dionne.
Okay, I will find that for you. I will find it for you in a second. I will probably play another song, and while that one's
Wow.
playing, I'll find it for you. Thank you so much for having a chat with me.
Thank you.
I know it's a bit nerve-wracking sometimes, but if you just get put in, just have to do it, then it's better. It's easier than driving on the other side of the road, though. So
Well, maybe the end of the week I will manage it better.
I hope so. Well, honestly, I couldn't go to Germany and drive on the other side of the road. I'd be way too scared.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Which Dionne Warwick one was it? Did you say? I'm sorry.
Up and away.
Up and away.
I'll find that one.
Or up and away.
We'll find it. I'll play another one in the meantime. Okay, thank you so much, and I hope you have a really lovely time and rest your holiday.
Thank you so much.
And keep listening, and we will play you songs every now and then to keep an eye out for it. Ear out, not an eye out, keep an ear out. Thank you so much. Thank you, Claudia. Okie dokie. Right, I'm going to play, in the meantime, I'm going to play, I don't even know what other songs I've got here. Oh, here we go. This was requested by Eric in Haverfordwest. It's a VE Day song, and apparently the BBC banned it because it sounded a little bit too much like it was encouraging people to get drunk. But I have been informed by, who told me this? Oh, here we go. Pat on YouTube told me that Winston Churchill said, pubs must not run out of beer, and they were not allowed to shut for the VE Day celebrations. So this is probably quite an appropriate song. This is I'm Gonna Get Lit by Carol Gibbons.
Lit Up.
Oh yeah, you're right, sorry.
Beautiful.
We've got lots of Dionne Warwick records, but not Up, Up and Away. Is it in our time?
I could find
You
out.
often play it.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
1968.
Yeah, I'll have to MP3 it.
I'll put it on there if you want.
Often I don't know what the music like now is. I cannot remember what star.
Oh, I'm terrible. He knows everything.
Yes.
Honestly, all the time. I don't even know what I'm having in front of me, and I still don't get it right.
Sometimes I think and ask my husband, could be Bird Comfort.
Try and guess it.
Yes, and it was wrong or something like this.
Yeah, I'm really bad with stuff like that. I know the song, and I can sing it. But Tony's really good. If you can like say lyrics, oftentimes then Tony will know what you're talking about, know which song it is, and I never know.
Have a sit down, because I've got some work to do.
Okay.
But,
My
just
Foolish Heart
have a
by
s-
Ethel Ennis.
I shall see you later.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm gonna get lit up. Right, we'll play that
Want me
one.
to do your voicemails?
Oh yeah, I
There's
didn't know
three
what.
of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What's the time? 10 o'clock. Oh my goodness. Right, I'm going to talk about my grandmother in a moment. So I grew up in South Africa.
Oh.
So I decided for today I was going to talk about my grandmother, who was in the army in South Africa, because for VE Day celebrations that were yesterday.
Yes.
So I'm going to try and play. I'm sorry, everybody, I'm not ignoring you. Hi, blimey, I can't remember your name. Martin? I want to say Martin. Nick, good morning. If you have time, please can you play My Foolish Heart by Ethel Ennis? I will. What year is that from? That was, I said it was I'm Gonna Get Lit, but it's not. I'm Gonna Get Lit Up by Carol Gibbons, and that was requested by Eric in Haverfordwest. And the BBC banned that one because it was apparently encouraging people to get drunk, which they didn't think was very good. But then Winston Churchill decided everybody had to get drunk. No, he decided that the pubs weren't allowed to close and they weren't allowed to run out of beer for the VE Day celebrations. So that was Pat who told me that, and she requested Roll Out the Barrel. I'm not sure who sings that, so we'll find that for you in a minute. First, I'm going to play Up, Up and Away by, oh dear, the phone's ringing. Please remember, I can't answer the phone if I'm talking. You have to ring me back when there's a song playing. I will answer it then, I promise. So Dionne Warwick with Up, Up and Away from 1968, I think I said this one was from. And this was requested by our lovely visitor, Claudia, who was just on air with me. So she's actually sitting next to me right now. She's part of the team this morning. Up, Up and Away by Dionne Warwick. She's got such a beautiful voice. I love her. I love all the like all the female singers, like the solo singers, because I
Yes.
think they've got such powerful
Yeah.
voices.
I always get goosebumps. when I hear
I love
music.
that. This, I suppose,
Yes.
well, yeah, I mean, she has got a beautiful voice. I really like Kitty Callan. She's my favourite.
Ah.
I love her. She's from the 40s, though.
Uh-huh.
Right. Who did we say? Foolish Heart. No. Who did we say? Roll Out the Barrel. I love this song. Oh, Vera Lynn. Of course it's Vera Lynn, because we were talking about Vera Lynn. Sorry, everybody. I'm really all over the place this morning. Maybe I've got that one here, actually. No. Oh, did you know the Andrews Sisters did that one as well? Which version do you want? The Andrews Sisters. We've got. There's loads of versions of it. Are they requests?
Right, the only one that's it's not a request. To Wendy phone. I've got no idea what she was on about, so I just deleted it. Chris in North London said the second Friday in June is the 13th.
Okay.
So be careful. Is that all right? I'll leave that there.
Thank you. Thank you. Maybe I'll do. Shall I do a 3 in a row of Vera Lynn?
3 in a row.
3 in a row. Do you know the 3 in a row? 3 in a
Yes,
row?
but I don't understand what it's.
So basically, normally we'll play one song and talk and play a song and talk. But if you do 3 in a row, you just put 3 songs on without
Yes,
talking.
uh-huh.
And I always try and do of the same artist.
Mm-hmm.
So shall I do Vera Lynn? Because she did loads of wartime music.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to do her this morning. I think I will. Everybody seems to be requesting Vera Lynn this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I promised. That was Up, Up and Away by Dionne Warwick, and that was for our visitor, Claudia. She requested that song, and she was just telling me how she gets goosebumps when she hears it. It's such a fantastic song. It was remade quite a few times, but I think quite famously it was made in the 90s, I think it was, by, I can't remember their name now. Anyway, Dionne Warwick's version is way better, of course. I can see Spencer the Postman has sent me an email. He's requested the Trashmen with Surfing Bird. I will do my best, Spencer, to get to your request. I've got a couple of other requests. I've also got a note here from Chris in North London who has said the second Friday in June is the 13th, so be careful. Yeah. I was going to say I'm going to be on air then. Of course I am, because it's a Friday, but I'm going to wrap myself in bubble wrap. Okie dokie, everybody. I'm going to tell you a little bit about... So today was supposed to be me telling you about my grandmother, and everything kind of ran away with me a little bit, but I will tell you. I'm going to do my best. Some facts I found about VE Day. Obviously, VE means Victory in Europe. It's the 80th anniversary yesterday, and it was the formal acceptance by the Allies of World War II of Germany's unconditional surrender of its armed forces, officially ending the war in Europe. Woohoo! It took 20 hours to complete the surrender documents after the final surrender of Germany. Once again, I cannot read my handwriting. No, I don't know what that says. Oh, okay. I just wrote, I saw a garden party in Fratton. I did. We were driving to the gym and I saw a garden party of a group of people sitting in their garden, of their joint garden of their flats, all with British flag hats on, having lots of champagne. It looked much more fun than the gym, but anyway, I had to drive past. I hope they had a lovely time. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my grandmother now. My grandmother was, of course, I grew up in South Africa, as we all know. My grandmother was, of course, South African, Afrikaans, and she was part of the army, and she was part of the war efforts in World War II in South African army. So I'm very, very proud of her. She's unfortunately not with us anymore, but I'm still incredibly proud of her. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about her. I'll post a picture of her later. on my Facebook, on the Angel Radio Instagram, and on the Angel Radio YouTube, so you guys can see what she looks like in her army outfit. It's my favorite photograph of her. And for those of you watching me on YouTube, I will show you a picture in a minute because I've got it on my phone. So my grandmother was born in 1927. She was born in, here we go. When I make these notes, I write so messily, I can't actually understand what I've written. Okay, she was born in 1927. She was actually born on Robben Island. No, she wasn't born on Robben Island. She was based in Robben Island because there was a hospital there. And her role in the army was she was a dietitian. So she worked in dietetics, I think they call it, in a mental institution. And I think they used to call them madhouses back then. My mother did leave me a voice note that said, please don't call it a madhouse. She was based on Robben Island, and she also worked in a town called Kilmarnie, in the mental institutions there, specifically giving support to soldiers who were no longer serving due to various reasons, but mental health reasons, for example, PTSD and stuff like that. Her job continued long after the war, actually, the efforts to support the soldiers, because obviously they had incredibly bad PTSD. And apparently she used to tell my mother stories of how every time a plane flew over, they'd hide underneath the tables and hide under the chairs, I guess due to their PTSD. They were expecting a bomb to be dropped. And she was only 17 when she joined the army. And she joined right at the end of the war, I guess. That would have made her 17 in 1944. And she had to get her father to give her permission, because obviously she wasn't actually old enough. So apparently there were lots of Italian troops based around Cathcart, where my family is from, and Kilmarnie, where my grandmother worked. And I know she really loved her days in the army. She told me about it quite a lot. And when she passed away, I found lots of, not me personally, my mum, and she showed me, found lots of love letters from my grandfather to my grandmother. And one that will always stick in my mind is there was a letter my grandmother had obviously written to him, and she was obviously angry about something. And he'd written back and said, now, Alma, we know what your temper is like. Please try and contain it. It's very like, please keep yourself in line, my love. And that was so true of my grandma. My granddad was actually German, from German descent. He grew up in South Africa, but I'm not sure what his role in the army was. He died when my mother was very, very, very little. So I never had the pleasure of meeting him. But yes, that's a little bit about my grandmother. And I will put a picture up of her. I'm going to play a song. I played a song for her earlier, was Mario Lanza, because she loved Mario Lanza. My grandfather and her really liked Jim Reeves, so maybe I'll play Jim Reeves next week for them. I'm going to do a 3 in a row of Gracie Fields, of Vera Lynn. The first one I'm going to play is my favorite Vera Lynn song. It's We'll Meet Again. And then my other one is The White Cliffs of Dover by Vera Lynn. And then we're going to play Roll Out the Barrel by Vera Lynn, as requested by Pat on YouTube. So here we go. Here's a 3 in a row.
3 in a row is sponsored by Jeffrey James of Greenwich, who believes Angel Radio supplies the most eclectic range of popular music on British radio.
Right. Okay.
That's Vera Lynn.
Yeah, she's got that, like, she was the really famous one for the war songs. I think she used to go out to the soldiers. This song, there's a video of her singing it to this field of soldiers when they're based in Europe somewhere, I don't know where. And every time I see it, honestly, it like makes me cry. I can't watch the video. Like, it's so, yeah. Done that one. Done that, done that, done that.
It's a lot of work you do, and it's so you have to be so concentrated.
Yeah. After you've been on air, honestly, you feel exhausted.
Yeah.
I will almost always go home and have a nap because you feel wiped out from it. Like, it's quite exhausting being on air, isn't it? Like, afterwards you feel like...
That's Holger in Germany.
Oh, of course, I forgot we've got him. Of course we do.
The morning and the radio is
Highly addictive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a really good chap.
Uh-huh.
His shirts are awesome.
Yeah. He sent me a Hawaiian
Did he?
shirt, I think for my birthday.
Amazing. Right. Trashman, surfing bird. Good morning, Angel Radio. Candis speaking. Hello. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's good. Oh, gosh. Do you know, this song makes me cry sometimes, honestly. Yeah. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, there you go. This is for your mum then. Do you know what? Honestly, very possibly, because he just turned up by himself. He just like walked in the house and meowed at me. Yeah. Oh, sure, of course, yeah. Yeah. I had to brush him like 4 times, much to his dismay. Because, yeah. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Yeah, that's true, yeah. Hopefully, and followed it home. Hopefully he did. Oh, that's awesome. You know, I really do appreciate that. Oh no, yeah, same. I suppose we'll never really know, but I always appreciate the effort. Oh, I better go. Can I play you a... I'm going to say I can play you a song, but actually I'm not sure I'm going to have time, so I won't offer. I did play you guys this morning. I played you one. I hope you heard it. Good. Awesome. Good. Oh, sure. Okay. Cool. All right, then. Well, have a lovely day. Oh, I will. I definitely will. Oh, okay. That's cool. Wow, that's cool. Well, that's really cool. So I'll definitely say that. Right. Okay, I'm going to go, but have a lovely day. See you later. Bye. Sometimes you get people on the phone, and I love talking to people, but they want to talk loads, and it's really tricky because I'm trying to like. When you have a receptionist, it's a little bit better because most of the time we'll have people on reception, of course, but I don't have a receptionist, so I'm like trying to do everything. Right, David Harris, go home safely, no more laughing attacks. Late home as went to the Berlin circus last night and stayed over and forgot my teeth. My God, Dave! So I had to go back. Can I tell people that on air? Because that's hilarious. Can I tell people that, Dave? That's really funny. Oh my gosh. That's really funny. How about finishing the program with 20 seconds or so of the all clear siren? It must have been a very welcome sound. Oh, I will do if I can find it. Yes, you can tell. Thank you, Dave. That's really tickled me, that about your teeth. I love that. Oh. Okay, what's the time? How long have we got? What requests have we got? Done that. Done that. Right. I've done that. Done that. Haven't done that. Where's it gone? That. Probably won't do that. I think that's all my requests. That one. Who requested Ethel Ennis? That was, everybody, I've done it again. Hang on.
Jeffrey James of Greenwich was proud to sponsor 3 in a row on Angel Radio and enjoys fond memories of Arundel and Ford.
Okay. I always forget to do the 3 in a row outro. I'm so sorry. Okay. The first one was Vera Lynn with We'll Meet Again. That was my favorite Vera Lynn song. And that was also DJ Pete's mum's favorite song. She used to sing it all the time. Apparently she was involved with building the Spitfires. So that's pretty cool. See, I told you, there's always people listening who have some interesting stories. Then our second Vera Lynn song was The White Cliffs of Dover. Of course, we love that one. And then we had Roll Out the Barrel by Vera Lynn. She's Dame Vera Lynn, isn't she now? I guess she wasn't at the time, but she is now. I'm sure she is. I'm sure she is. We'll have to Google that. That one was requested by Pat on YouTube. I haven't got very long left. I'm going to play Spencer the Postman's request, which is The Trashmen with Surfing Bird. I hate this song.
No, it's
Spencer.
no.
Hello, Candis, from across the pond in North. Oh, hi, in Illinois. Hi. We're going to America at the end of the year. Actually, we're going to Toronto, and then I know that's Canada. Then we're going down across to Detroit, and then we're going to Florida. I love Florida, and I've never been to Detroit or Toronto. We're going to be staying at a hotel that overlooks the Grand Canyon. No, not the Grand Canyon. Dave, what's it called? The waterfall. What's the big waterfall called? Niagara Falls. Thank you. Niagara Falls, not the Grand Canyon. I got a listener on here, Dave, who will always tell me the words I forget because I always forget words. And also, English is not my first language either. So you know how hard it is to like think of words.
Yes.
They just like go out my head. So
It's normal.
It's so hard. Like, so I'm always saying different. I say the Afrikaans word, and I'm like, I don't know what it is in English. I often listen to Angel Vintage as I enjoy listening to a lot of the older songs. I work in a nursing home with older people with dementia, and that is so great. Well, I tell you what I'm going to do, Wayne. Really soon, I'm doing a series of I'm going to Brooklyn's museum, and I'm going to be doing a whole series on. I think they're probably about maybe 6, maybe more episodes aimed at people who are housebound. So that will be really interesting for your residents. They can listen to that and maybe they'll remember some of the stuff. Lovely show, great nostalgia. Thank you, Jason. Spencer, I'm not approving this song choice, Spencer. It's too much for a Friday morning. I'm also very starving. Who requested Ethel Ennis on here? Ethel Ennis. Oh, Nick. Well, Spencer, that thoroughly woke me up. Thank you. That was Surfing Bird with The Bird is the Word from 1963 from the Trashmen. Unique choice of song. Well, it's fun, put it that way. Thank you very much, Spencer. I hope your post round is going very, very well and everybody answers their door for you on the first knock. The next request we have is from Nick on YouTube, and I think it's going to be my last request. Possibly. I might fit another one in. We'll see. And this is Ethel Ennis. Ethel Ennis with My Foolish Heart.
The night is like a lonely tomb.
Good morning, Angel Radio. Candis speaking.
Beware, my foolish
Hello. Hello.
heart.
Oh, hello.
The ever constant.
Say that again.
Take care.
That's okay. What would you like? I am, yes. Okay. Wow, okay. Okay.
Give the very same sensation when you're lost in the magic.
Okay, I will make sure I say that for you. Would you like me to play a song?
His lips
Would you like me to play you a song?
are much too close to mine. Beware, my foolish heart. But sure.
Oh, okay. Do you know who sings it? Oh, okay, wow.
It isn't fascination or a dream.
Oh, okay. Well, I will do my absolute best for you. It's Vera Lynn. Is that who?
This time is love, not foolish heart.
Oh, wow. Okay. Amazing. Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow, that's very impressive.
This time is love.
That's very impressive. Oh dear. Well, I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to go because the song's going to end. But was your name was Mark, wasn't it? Marcus. Okay. Thank you, Marcus. Have a lovely day. Oh. That was Ethel Ennis with My Foolish Heart, and that was requested by Nick on YouTube. I've just had a really lovely conversation with a gentleman who's made a request, so I'm going to play it very, very quickly. This is an incredibly impressive gentleman named Marcus from the Red Cross in Havant, and he has been part of the Red Cross for 50 years. He stands outside of Savers and he collects money for the Red Cross, and he has done an abseil. He has done 2 parachute jumps, which he raised over £1,000 for, and he's been to Buckingham Palace twice. He's obviously incredibly brave, because there's no way you'd have to throw me off the side of the building to get me to abseil down it. And he would like me to thank everybody who has supported the Red Cross and donated money to him, or to it in general, but I suppose especially to him when he stands outside Savers. Go and have a look, go and say hello, go and give him some money. And he has requested Vera Lynn with Travelling Home. Ooh, this morning's a lot. Right. Feels like that. Thanks to that lady for her help. Yes, David was telling Claudia that you have to help me with words. Thought that was Africa though. Niagara Falls is Canada. I hope it's Canada, because that's where we're going. No, it is Canada. Keep it classy, Angel Radio. Thanks, Jason. Just Googled, it's definitely New York. What a shame Angel Radio isn't on TV radio, as that would be even better, especially during the day when the residents are on the communal lounge. Well, Wayne, the YouTube channel should keep them company a little bit. There's lots of videos on here. And also, the Brooklands thing I will record some of that for the YouTube channel as well. So I've got you back, don't worry. I have to keep an eye on this. I'm going to have to say goodbye to everybody. Today has been a lot. I always feel a little bit like that. And I'm very hungry. I'm so hungry for some reason. I don't know why. Right.
And it doesn't matter if you play 6 songs from the same.
Not really. You can play whatever you want as long as it's in the time frame. I try not to.
Yeah.
But I think where Vera Lynn was so popular with the soldiers, it's when you do like a war celebration, you almost end up just playing loads of her. I know a lot of the other presenters tried to play other singers, because I guess everybody plays Vera Lynn, but I don't really mind. I kind of do, if it's requests, which most of my songs are. If the same singer keeps getting requested, I guess that's just. It doesn't often happen, but sometimes it does.
Yeah.
Well, that was Vera Lynn with Travelling Home, and that was for Marcus, who is Red Cross in Havant. I'm going to have to say goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to my show, and have the most wonderful weekend, and stay safe. Oh, that was close. That was close, everybody. Thank you for keeping me sane. I made it. Right. Have a lovely day. Thank you for coming on to the second attempt of the live, because the first one did not work. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, David. And say hello to Priya for me. They've got a dog called Priya. I know everybody's pets as well, because I like all their animals. So thank you, Wayne, and thank you, Drifter Dave and Jason, and who else? Neil. Nick and Martin and Donna, and I think that's all of them. Other David. Thank you guys for watching, and have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you next Friday. And yes, thank you. Bye.
So you can, I can watch you and